Hey friends, I am brand new to From Software games. I've heard of Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne and Sekiro, but I've never had the chance to play any of them. Also, recently I've gotten into fantasy reading again thanks to Brandon Sanderson and his Stormlight archive. I began to read A Song of Ice and Fire, also known as Game of Thrones, and lo and behold, this guy made a game with these guys. So now I have to play it. The recent release of the game also coincides with my recent purchase of my first gaming PC, so the stars aligned and I purchased Elden Ring. I get into the game, the epic cinematics should draw me in, and I begin to customize my first character, which turns out it doesn't really matter because you never see the dang guy anyways. I tread carefully through the ruins of the first castle that I see. Eventually, I make it to the outside world. I've learned to fight, I know how to roll, so let's beat this game. Oh, who's this guy? He doesn't look so tough. So basically I end up having to restart my entire game because you shouldn't mess with NPCs in this game. Well, lesson learned. One of my favorite parts of this game so far are the messages. Players can leave messages to other players anywhere in the game. As you wander around the world, you'll often find these silly insights telling you to jump off cliffs, praise turtles, or search for a lover. Check out this video to see what it's like in-game. Now, when people talk about From Software games, people will always mention the difficulty or the amount of times that they die. Now, while I've died plenty in this game, it's not as often as I thought. I figured I'd be seeing the death screen about every minute or so, but it's only like once or twice an hour. Unless I'm fighting Margit. One reason that I think I don't die as often as I thought I would is the open world aspect. If you run into something difficult, you can just run away. I do this quite a lot. For example, at level 10 I ran into this guy named Margit. He's one of the first bosses that people see in this game and he's pretty difficult. Now it's recommended to fight this guy around level 25, but I of course didn't know that, so I charged right in and died. Over and over and over again. Luckily it's open world, so I said nope and dipped out after like my 30th try. Now I'm just perusing the south until I get strong enough to come after this guy again. When I was younger, I was the kind of kid to look up guides to every single game that I played. I didn't want to miss a single thing. However, now that I've somewhat matured, I often find myself avoiding guides and the like for a truly explorative experience. For instance, I didn't know how to get a horse for the first few hours of the game, when all I needed to do was talk to one person I had already met. Figuring this out was like a moment of victory for me. Whenever I discover how to do something new, I get so excited. Reading guides now just feels cheap. It lessens the experience for me, and I feel like it slights the developers and all their artistic work. Well, this video wasn't supposed to be like an insane in-depth review of everything in the game. I just wanted to talk about my experience with this fun game for a bit. Elden Ring is super fun. I highly recommend buying it if you can. Also, if you do buy it on PC, shoot me a friend request because, well, I have no friends. Anywho, that's all for this video. Here is my official rating for Elden Ring.